Welcome to the Bottoms Up Review channel. Since this is our first video, we just wanted to explain to you guys what we'd be doing in the future.
That's right, man. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna be describing to you guys what these drinks are gonna be like from the perspective of a college student, bourbons, all kinds of stuff like that. Drinks like this, we're gonna get into like chuggability, stuff like that, flavor, the percentage, stuff like that, see if it's worth your money, see what you're gonna be getting into.
Yeah, so for our first video here, we got something super special. Busch Apple,
special.
Very rare.
Busch, baby, limited edition.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So these can be found, we found them for about $9.99 for a 12 pack. Depending on where you're at, that price might be a little bit different.
For sure.
We found them at our local liquor store, so I have not been able to find them at gas stations, but I believe they do sell them at gas stations.
Right. They are seasonal though, so you're going to be finding them in the fall. Not like you're not going to go in there during the spring and be finding these things. So once you see them, if you really like them, you're going to be wanting to buy them up, buy the cases. See, you stock your fridge, get them up. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we're gonna crack these open for you.
All right.
Show you a little pour.
Yep, these are 4.1%, correct? Just a normal light beer. They're a light beer.
Ooh.
Something normal like that. Got a decent froth.
It's looking nice.
Yep.
Do love me some Busch Light. I'll say it looks like just normal Busch Light. There's no discoloration to it.
Yours was a lot better. Mine is just kind of sitting there.
What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
I've
done this a time or two.
Seen a thing or two.
All right. So,
awesome.
You ready for a little taste test?
Little taste test, little sip.
All right.
Okay. So do you want to compare it to anything? Like a hard cider?
That is very similar to like a Reds or an Angry Orchard.
Yeah.
It's a little less sweet than an Angry Orchard, so I'd say it's more like a Reds, but that is...
It's not a hard cider. It's not like nothing like a hard cider. It's almost like if you took some apple juice or something like that. Like if you chase some beer with an apple juice or something like that.
Yeah.
Something nice and easy. Like not in a bad way, but just like something nice and...
I like it.
A nice fruity flavor to it for sure.
Honestly, doesn't really taste much like beer.
No, not at all. It is pretty fruity.
Yeah.
Right. So for flavor, what are we thinking flavor here?
Man, it's a little too sweet for me, so I think after a few of these, might start feeling a little sick in the stomach.
Okay.
So,
I could, if I'm balling in about 3 or 4, just straight chugging them.
Yeah.
I could feel that, but I could probably drink them pretty normally, so don't be worried about that.
Yeah.
You could probably just keep drinking them as long as you're not going super duper fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably give this, for taste-wise, a 7 out of 10.
Okay, that's respectable. I was gonna go 8, maybe 8.5, possibly something like that. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting a hard cider flavor, so maybe if you're going into it expecting like a super crisp apple, like a Reds or like a hard cider, you might be let down. But I think I was going into it with just like a light beer with an apple flavor to it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would give it an 8. I think 8's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what's next up, Bubba?
What's that?
Chug time.
Chug time. All right.
All right. So we'll give you a little chug test here.
Time, yep. All right. Oh, yep.
Dink it.
Yep.
And sink it. Ooh, that's way too carbonated for me.
Bruh.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost got me.
Yep. I don't know.
If it almost feels more carbonated than a regular Busch Light somehow.
Yeah, maybe the sweetness of it. I don't know.
I'm not sure. They also have been sitting for a little while.
Yeah, and they're not super cold either.
Yeah, they might have
they're just a tad bit warm.
Yeah, they might have gotten shaken up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a beer drinker, you would easily be able to chug these down.
I would say if I was to ball in this, or if you were trying to get that down in as fast as possible, shotgun, you're gonna do it. You're gonna be able to do that. It straight up chugging it, I felt like it wasn't too bad. I don't think.
Yeah,
I feel like there was definitely way harder things to chug for sure.
Well, Mama raised a man, so
Mama raised a man.
gotta
Yeah, finish that out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what's official rating there?
Chuggability, because of the carbonation, I don't think it goes down very easily.
Not as easy, yeah.
But honestly, it tastes really good going down.
Mm-hmm.
For chuggability, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was thinking like if you're doing a malt, like a twisted tea or something like that, that's where you're getting into that like 8, 9, 10 chuggability.
Yeah,
you know, for a beer, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty chuggable. I'm gonna give it about, I'd say a 7 probably.
All right.
Just because it's a little fruitier, you know, a little bit easier for you. It is a little bit more carbonated, so you just gotta be ready for that.
Yeah.
You know.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is if we think it's overrated or if it's underrated.
Okay.
So I have heard a lot of hype about these,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, I think they're overrated. I really do.
Okay.
They're don't get me wrong, they're good, but for how much hype that they get, the amount of people I hear talking about it, I would expect a lot more out of them.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go somewhere overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you're like, man, this sucks, man. But like just like if it's just slightly above appropriately rated, if that's what we gotta say.
Right.
It's like just slightly overrated. Just because like you hear so much about it, and it's still good. It's just because there's so much hype over it.
Yeah.
Like it's probably overhyped rather than a lot of things that I've heard about. So just for that reason, I'm going to say slightly overrated.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it's definitely absolutely good.
Yeah, yeah, it is very good.
Yeah. So on that topic, we're going to go into worthiness, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like worthiness. Like, so with everything that you've learned, everything we know, we're going to go into worthiness, like price, considering everything. Are we going to buy this or are we not?
I mean, for the price, we got it for $9.99 for a 12-pack.
That's true. And if you're buying a case, that gets even a little bit better.
Yeah, it's about $19.99, I want to say, for a 30 rack.
Yep, can't beat that. You know, especially for something fruity. If you're starting to get into beers, like if you want to start, it's a good starter beer without a doubt.
Oh yeah,
yeah, just like Natter Days, stuff like that. Something a little fruity, gets you used to the carbonation and the beer flavor.
Absolutely,
Yeah, because I was there recently a couple years ago, just starting to get into it. I've said this before, but like, it's a Walmart version of a Reds. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it's a Walmart version. You know, you're gonna get your bang for your buck. You know, you're gonna get 30 of them for 20, and you're not paying over the $2 limit per can or per bottle, for example, like the Reds. You know, you're gonna get like $9.99 for a 6-pack or so.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's a bang for your buck, without a doubt. If you're trying to get onto beers or just trying to enjoy something a little fruitier, for sure.
Yeah.
Just sit down and sip on it for like during a game or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're they taste pretty good. So
Yeah.
I definitely say just sipping on them, I would 100% buy these again.
Yep, they are very worthy of the
Yeah.
price. They're not overpriced at all whatsoever.
But because of that sweetness, I don't think this would be my go-to like party drink.
Right.
I don't really like drinking those fruity drinks. They just mess with my stomach too much.
Maybe if you're in that middle phase, like this is you're gonna start off the night with something like this.
Oh yeah.
And then you get a little buzz. You know, you're gonna be like, damn, I really just want like, you know, I'm gonna just get into some Budweiser, maybe even some IPAs or something to keep that going.
What did he say?
Some IPAs or something.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Even start out with a couple of these. Get down to the party, grab
Right.
that bottle of vodka, and you'll be good for
That's
the night.
right.
Oh
You can get
yeah.
into it.
But yeah, I'm a Busch drinker, and I don't know if I would prefer these over regular Busch, depending on the situation. If it's a nice hot day out,
Oh yeah.
I would say those are
That's a good point
real
there.
good sipper.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say a Busch is like a basement beer, kind of, you know, like a basement environment, you know.
Yeah.
This is something you're gonna be like mowing the lawn afterwards. You're like, damn, that Busch Apple, though, you know.
Oh
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Awesome, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that'll do it for our first video.
Awesome.
Thanks for stopping by
That's
and
right.
watching
Good to
us.
have you. Good to have you.
Hopefully we'll see you again in the
seeing
future.
you again right there. We're
don't-
gonna be getting into some bourbons, right? And vodka is basically anything you can think of, you know. Like we're gonna get into it. We got some big plans.
Yeah. And signing off.